One of the duties of the President of the United States is the appointment of people to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court. Appointments are important because of the ideology, and the next is critical because of the balance of power. Let me explain. The average justice is 70 years old and has served for 18 years. Chief Justice Scalia was the first Italian American, had a 98-0 confirmation, and served for 30 years. He was appointed by President Ronald Reagan. President Obama will exercise his authority and nominate a replacement because a 4-4 vote by the Supreme Court will revert to the lower court's decision. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Harvard, appointed in 1993 by President Bill Clinton, is 83 years old and has served for 23 years. Justice Robert Kennedy, Harvard, appointed in 1993 by President Ronald Reagan, is 80 years old, has served for 28 years. Justice Stephen Breyer, Harvard, appointed in 1993 by President Bill Clinton, is 78 years old and has served for 22 years. Justice Clarence Thomas, Yale, appointed in 1993 by President George Bush, is 68 years old and has served for 25 years. Justice Samuel Alito, Yale, appointed 2006 by President Bill Clinton, is 66 years old and has served for 10 years. Justice Sonia Sotomayor, Yale, appointed in 2009 by President Obama, is 62 years old and has served for 7 years. She was appointed with a 68-31 vote. Justice John Roberts, Harvard, appointed in 2005 by President Bill Clinton, is 61 years old and has served for 11 years. Justice Elena Kagan, Yale, appointed in 2010 by President Obama, is 56 years old and has served for 6 years. It is rumored that President Obama has a 48-year-old American Indian nominee from the University of Stanford, who was confirmed 98-0 in 2013 for his present appointment. If confirmed, he will be the first justice on the bench that has not graduated from Harvard or Yale. Senator Mitch McConnell, the majority leader, says no. Senator Harry Reid, the minority leader, says yes. The majority House Speaker doesn't have a dog in the fight, but there will be a battle. Stay tuned.